Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Mel. So today I just wanted to kind of gather a bunch of products that I have been really enjoying and really loving these last couple of months, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So if you're curious to see what I'm going to be using, then let's get into the video. So I don't do these videos very often. I don't think I accumulate enough stuff to do like a monthly, every month video for favorites and that sort of thing. So I think this is an accumulation of probably 2 or 3 months worth of stuff. I did like a favorites monthly video. My goodness, I think it was like months and months and months ago. So these are just some of the products that I am loving lately. And they're going to be all different sorts of things. There's going to be some hair care and some eye makeup and all that sort of stuff. So we'll get into the first product. So I am a big fan of the OGX products. So I love the shampoos, the conditioners, and this is kind of going to be also like an empties, because I don't have a lot of room to keep a bunch of empties to do an actual empty video. So I thought, okay, well, I'll just kind of do it on this video here to show you guys which ones I'm using. So the empty one here I have is for conditioner. It's the Coconut Miracle Oil Conditioner, and it's also really good for damaged hair. So that is my favorite conditioner. I use that whenever I wash my hair. And then I'm just about out. I'm almost like there's a tiny little bit of the shampoo left, but this is Orchard Oil Shampoo, and it is for colored hair. So I really like that one because it's going to protect your hair color and it's not going to have it fading. But then I wanted to also try this new one. It's a coconut water weightless hydration, but it's for really dry hair, which I have now because I went and got my hair colored. And like literally 2 days before like all the salons were closing down, I got into my hairdresser. I'm so thankful. So we went a little bit blonder this time, but you know, I mean, as you color your hair, it gets so dry. So these products are fabulous. I love that they are more of a, I'm gonna say more of a, like a natural kind of shampoo conditioner line, and they are also, so if it's important to you, they're not tested on animals. This is made in Canada. But it looks like they also ship to like Clearwater, Florida. I don't know. You must be able to find it in like other parts, but this is like my favorite shampoo conditioner combination. Then when I'm in the shower, I also use and I showed this to you before. I kept it in the box here. The L'Oreal, the 8-second Wonder Water. And I kind of showed you kind of what my hair looked like after I used it. It is amazing, amazing stuff. It's a lamellar rinse out. There's no silicone. It does not weigh your hair down. And same with this conditioner that I showed you. It has no, like it doesn't leave a residue on your hair like some conditioners do. So that's why another reason I really, really like that one. So this is fantastic. It leaves your hair so silky. It instantly detangles your hair. It leaves it just really soft and silky. It doesn't leave a residue on your hair, and it leaves it shiny and really smooth. So if you're looking for a product, especially if you have longer hair, I would really highly recommend this one. It is fantastic. And like I said, you just have to basically, you use it between, after you shampoo your hair, you put it on 8 seconds, you just kind of put it all through your hair, rinse it out. You can use a conditioner after it if you want to, but it's, yeah, wonderful, wonderful product. And I'm amazed at of how much better my hair feels. So then when I get out and I'm going to blow dry my hair, this is such an amazing product. I'm so glad I found it. I've been using it for about 3 months now, and it's left my hair feeling so good. So again, it's another OGX product. It's protecting and silk blowout spray-in. So when I have my hair wet, I just spray this throughout my hair, comb it through, and what it does is it's going to help with drying. So because I've said this to you guys before, I'm a bit of a skeptic. So when something claims that it's supposed to be faster drying and all sort of stuff, I have to kind of see it for myself. So I actually timed it one day. and it was 2 minutes faster than I normally do when I'm just without this. It was 2 minutes faster. So it did have a little bit of a quicker turnaround for me. So along with decreasing the blow time, it also protects your hair from high heat. So if you are using your blow dryer or you use a curling iron or a flat iron, you know how hot those sometimes they can get. So this is what that product is for. So it's excellent. Highly recommend that one. And then a shampoo of sorts. This one I came across, and I'm going to say it was like 2 months ago now, for your makeup brushes. So it's Eco Tools. It's a makeup brush shampoo. So this is the one that I've been using lately to wash all of my brushes. And if you don't normally, it's a really good idea to make sure you're washing your makeup brushes because they just, especially if you're using them every day, that's just trapping all the dirt and oil and everything inside of them. And that can cause breakouts if you don't wash your brushes regularly. So all I do is I kind of fill my sink up. I take my brushes and I pour a little bit of the shampoo and just kind of work it in with your fingertips and rinse them out. I can't believe what a difference it's made because normally I was just using like a baby shampoo. You could do that too, but this was specifically designed for makeup brushes. So yeah, really, really liking that. And then moving on to my nails, because I love having my nails done, and we're not going to be able to do that for quite some time, I don't think, to actually go and get a nice manicure done. This shade here, so this is Essie. I love Essie. I kind of go between Essie and OPI. But what I loved about this shade, so I have that shade on today, it's called Ballet Slippers. And when I read an article, they said that this is actually the only shade of nail polish that the Queen wears, like the Queen of England. This is the only one that she wears. And I can see, like, it is so pretty. It's such a nice neutral shade, and I love it for spring. So I really, I'm liking that one. It's really nice, and it stays on for quite some time. So yeah, that was the new shade that I have going on today. Okay, so next we're going to get into a little bit of my skincare. So a product that I have recently found, I got it in a gift set at Christmas time, but it's the Clinique Moisture Surge. This is a 72-hour auto-replenishing hydrator, but it is so fantastic. I can't believe when you put it on, it just feels like you're putting moisture into your face. The only other product that I would compare this to is on my previous video I mentioned the Neutrogena, the Hydro Boost moisturizer. That's actually quite similar to what this one feels like for me when I'm putting it on, but my skin right now, I don't want to touch my skin, my face right now because I have all my makeup on, but the skin is so smooth and it's just feels so good. But what I was interested when I started reading the actual back here. So it's allergy tested, 100% fragrance free, but it says you can use it under, which of course I'm going to need because it's a moisturizer, but it says you can also use it over your makeup, which I was a bit surprised about. And then it says, or you can use it as a 5-minute mask. So I thought that was interesting. I didn't even think that you could do that because it's more of a moisturizer. But yeah, it's like a gel inside. And when you just by putting it on your skin, I mean, you can just, I wish you guys could feel this. It literally feels so creamy, even though it's like a gel. And like it's leaving my skin right here. Like you can see the sheen on it, but it's blended in so nicely. So I'm quite surprised by that. And I'm loving it. I'm not sure what the regular price is. I know the gift set when I got it at Christmas time. Because I bought it like right after Christmas. That's the best time I find for like gift sets and stuff because they're trying to clear them out. If they haven't sold them at Christmas time, they're trying to clear them out. So at the gift set, I think I have, there was like a little bit of an eye cream. There was I think it's called Take the Day Off makeup remover. And there was something else in there. I think it's like a spray mist is in the whole gift set. I don't have it in the room with me. I'd have to go grab it. But I think that whole set was like $50. Whereas I think just alone, this moisturizer, I can't even quote. I think it's actually more than that the gift set was. So yeah, definitely something that I would have to revisit once this is gone. I'll see how well it over the period of time, how it makes my skin feel. And yeah, I probably would actually end up buying this because it just makes my skin feel so nice. And then a new product to me. I've been using it for about a month now, and I've just been using it in the morning. But it is a Garnier Skin Active Clearly Brighter Eyes. And it's especially formulated for it's an anti-dark circle eye roller. So what I've been doing is, if you don't have a lot of dark pigmentation under your eyes, you could probably get away with just using this because it has a little bit of a tint to it. But of course, because I have way darker under eye circles, you can kind of see it, and it blends in really nicely. But it just leaves a little bit of like color underneath. So I'm also using my eye cream, and then I wait for that to sink in, and then I've been rolling this underneath. And another thing that they suggest with this one is you can stick it in the refrigerator, and it's just a really nice cooling sensation after putting it on under your eyes. So the claim on it is, after a week, the eye area is smoother, brighter looking, and more radiant, which I have found it does appear a little bit brighter under my eyes right now. So yeah, you just roll it underneath. I pat it in with my fingertip, and I let that just sit for a couple minutes before I start applying all my makeup and concealer and stuff like that. But yeah, I've been really noticing it has really hydrated under my eyes and just gave it more of a radiant look to it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's working. We hope so, because I got some dark circles that I want to try and cover up. All right, so next we're going to start moving into we're kind of into our makeup. So the primer that I'm absolutely loving right now is my Lise Watier. This is the Illuminating Primer. And I'm wearing it today because I want it to be extra, extra glowy today. But it's such a nice, it's like a cream gel. But I absolutely love it. Like, look at that. And it just leaves such a beautiful glow and sinks into your skin really nicely. I do find that it helps keep my foundation, like the rest of my makeup, on longer throughout the day. But look at that, like that's just all over the back of my hand. I don't know if you can kind of see the sheen to it, but it's so beautiful. I just absolutely love it. Fills in my lines around my mouth, especially in here, my pores. It doesn't have a scent to it. It's unscented, but absolutely love, love, love that primer. And the package is really pretty too. Like it's actually like glass. So favorite primer. My booster that I've been pretty much mixing with everything is my Nars, the Tinted Glow Booster. And literally I have been mixing this with all of my foundations. So it looks like that. Really pretty packaging. Love the glass. And when I mix this, so I'm just going to put a little dab. And I'll blend that in. But you can see how the two of them look really nice together. The primer and now the booster. I'm wearing it today with, I mixed it with a foundation. Leaves my skin really soft and just gives you like a healthy glow. Like I don't know how else to explain it. It just leaves your skin so beautiful. I have this in the shade Light Calvoya. And I think there was, actually I can't remember how many different shades there was for different skin tones. I think there was like 3 or 4. But yeah, absolutely loved it. This was a good idea. And this is actually from one of my lady friends on YouTube. So she had that as a suggestion. So I went and grabbed it, and it's one of my favorite things right now. So next we're going to move into eyes. And my absolute favorite eyeshadow palette right now is my Chris and Dominique. Absolutely love it. I use it a lot. That's what it looks like. All the shades are so beautiful. And I've pretty much used every single one of the shades on different eye looks that I've done. But they're so pigmented. They glide on really nicely. And it smells like coffee. How can you go wrong with that? And then what I can do is link some of the videos that I've had a few of these products in. I can link some of those below, or I could put them up here above where you see the little header. I can put them in there as well, just so that you guys know which videos, if you wanted to watch them, if you haven't already done so. So next, starting with the face, is my favorite eyebrow pencil. And I know, apologies, I've talked about it relentlessly on my channel, but I can't help it. It's the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim. Fantastic eyebrow pencil. I have this one in the shade medium brown. There is a whole shade range. Just leaves such a beautiful fine tip to it, and you can pretty much get every little, every little hair stroke. So my absolute favorite, stays all day. I don't have to really think about going back and touching up my eyebrows. And then moving into a eyeliner, my Maybelline, and no, this isn't being sponsored by Maybelline. This is all stuff I'm buying. This is a Hyper Easy brush tip liner, but it is, I love the tip. It is one of my favorite pencils right now, or liquid eyeliners, and extremely pigmented. What I love about it is, as I'm doing putting my line on, it doesn't skip, and it is very liquidy. Like, you have to shake it a little bit before you start applying it. You can probably hear that it needs to be shaken up. But as soon as I hit my eye, like, the liquid starts coming out, and you can just make a beautiful line all the way through. And I love the tip. It just makes that really nice wing for you. So absolute favorite eyeliner right now. And that's the packaging. If you're trying to find the packaging, that's the packaging for it. So next is a concealer that I am absolutely falling in love with. I have my usual favorite, which is the Maybelline Age Rewind, but this is a new find for me. It's the NYX Born to Glow. And you guys, oh my goodness, it is so hydrating. I can't believe it for a concealer, because I'm very picky about the concealers I use, because sometimes they can be just so too drying. It just looks so cakey underneath. But this one, so it comes like with a sponge tip, similar to the Maybelline, but this one you just kind of squeeze up the top, and that's the shade there, that one right there. So the shade is pretty decent. I might even go back and get like just a little bit of a lighter one. I like a lighter under eye. I am wearing it today, so with a combination of the Garnier and now the NYX, it looks just flawless under my eyes. Like, I can't believe it doesn't crease. Again, that is one of the things that I always look at for concealer, is whether it's going to start creasing, because I have a lot of fine lines under my eyes. This one, there was, I think, just like a really like a tiny, tiny, tiny amount of creasing, very minimal though, which is very good. But I can't believe how well it wears throughout the day. Again, doesn't make my under eye area look really dry, doesn't cake by the end of the night, and just super hydrating. I can't believe it. It doesn't settle all into my fine lines here, which some concealers will. Yeah, if you're looking for a really good concealer that's creamy, yeah, this is going to be, I think this may be, I may actually do a side-by-side test between the Maybelline and this one here and see which one throughout the day works better. That actually might be a little fun little experiment I'll try. But yeah, loving it. This I have in the shade Natural. But yeah, and it just blends in so seamlessly. So absolutely loving that concealer. One of the new products that I've been using, it's just a brush actually. And it's the NYX, it's just a number 15 brush. Looks like that. But what I love about it is it's very detailed. So if you like going into like the corner of your eye and you're really trying to get maybe like a darker color in there, this is fantastic for that. I haven't had like, it's almost like a little pencil brush, I guess. And it just really gets in there and blends in nicely. The brushes are really soft, and so it's not really tugging on your skin. So yeah, I'm just really pleased with that brush. That's kind of what it's designed to do. It's more of like a detailer or like a definer brush. So yeah, if you like those type of things where you're just trying to get right into those inner corners, highly recommend that one. An eyeliner that I picked up, I think it was last month sometime. The Rimmel, this is called the Exaggerate. It's waterproof, but I have this in the color Deep Ocean. But you guys, I love this. I didn't put it on today because I wanted more of like a brighter under eye today. This one it's just stunning. Like, the color is absolutely stunning, but the formulation is what really draws me to it. When you're doing your inner water lines, just always making sure that it is waterproof, or it's just going to be kind of bleeding out from your eyes, or sometimes it gets caught in the very corners of your eyes. So highly recommending the waterproof. I just can't believe how long it stays. Like, by the end of the night, like, I know this one here, it'll probably start wearing off. I'm just wearing like a L'Oreal beige one today, and that'll probably start wearing off throughout the end of the night. But this one, I can't believe how long it lasts. It's literally like an all-day thing. And what I also liked about it is it has like a little on the end. It has like a little, so So it has the little brush, which if you want to do like a smoky eye, you can smoke it out. It also comes apart, and there's a little, like a sharpener. So I love it when products do that, that they give you like this little sharpener that you can sharpen your pencil. You don't need a separate one. So love that pencil. And then for a mascara, I'm loving the Maybelline. This is the Falsies Lash Lift. There. And the wand is just so like it's almost like a double-edged wand. The formulation is almost like it's like has fibers, so it's just going to give your lashes really a lot of volume and lift. And the only word of warning I would say with this one is not letting it dry between applications. So when I usually use a mascara, I'll put a coat on and I just kind of let it dry just a slight little bit, and then I'll go in with my second coat. But this one, they actually suggest on it not to let it dry between coats. Just do your whole eye, and then that's it. I think it's because the fibers in it dry so quickly that if you start putting additional layers on, it's just going to get all clumpy. What I liked about it is it's washable. So they must have like a waterproof one. I don't usually use waterproof mascaras. I prefer more of ones that you can just wash off at the end of the day. So this one is washable. It doesn't flake, which is also another big, huge thing. And it doesn't like smear. Sometimes, you know how sometimes by the end of the night, they'll start smearing under your eyes. And it's not clumpy. Like it doesn't clump your eyelashes. Now I did not use that one today just because I'm wearing false eyelashes, so I find this one is good just by itself. So I just used a different mascara today to go with the false eyelashes. But yeah, absolutely love this new mascara. And then on the topic of lashes, so I couldn't pick a favorite for lashes. So the ones that I'm wearing today are the Ardell the Extension FX. So absolutely love these. These are the ones that are specially designed for when you have like more of a hooded eye. These ones were developed for that. I'm trying to think now, I think there was like 5 or 6 different types for different types of eye shapes. But of course I'm starting to get the hooded eye. So I geared towards these ones, but I like how what they are designed to do is lift kind of right in the middle, because that's where you want the lift, is right in the middle. It just makes your eyes look bigger. So absolutely love these ones. That's what I'm wearing right now. And then my second favorites that I wear more on an everyday basis is the Ardell, the Naked Lashes, because they are much more natural looking. And these definitely, you could wear these every day if you wanted to, but I love them. And they glow for whatever reason. I don't know, some lashes I struggle with, and then some of them I can just put on and they fit, and just put the glue on and I'm set for the day. But these ones, like literally I just put the glue on, I set them, just had to trim them just a tiny little bit, and they stay on. Like, you know, by the end of the night, sometimes like for me, especially like this, my inner corners are the worst. They just start lifting up. So by that time, it's time to take them off. But these ones, the Naked Lash ones, stay on all day. So I'm really impressed with them. Next, I'm going to go in with my favorite bronzer right now. I'm loving it. And I think one of the reasons that I really like this one is because you could really wear this and not wear a highlighter. Just have the bronzer and not have to worry about wearing a highlighter for the day. But it's the Covergirl Trublend. But it's so beautiful. Like, I love the color. It's just like it's right there. It's such a nice brown color. This one I have in the shade 200, but it's almost like right now when I've put it on my fingertip, it glides. I don't know how else to explain it. Like some bronzers are very powdery. This one just glides on, and it just gives you a really nice, like, illuminating look to your cheeks. So that's why I say, because it has like an iridescent, it's all kind of marbled. So it has but it's very iridescent. So when I was putting it on today, so I am wearing it right now. When I put that on today, and I kind of looked at it, you know what, I don't, technically, I wouldn't have to wear a highlighter with this because it is so beautiful. I did put highlighter on just because I'm a highlighter junkie, so I did have to put some on. Just a really nice formulation. So a very, very good bronzer. So my absolute favorite lip liner right now that I have been obsessing about, and you've seen it on my channel a few times now because I'm so in love with it. It's the NYX Nude Suede Shoes Liner. Beautiful shade. Love it. It is one that you have to sharpen, but it glides on beautifully. And I think on some previous videos I showed you where I've just basically used the lip liner and filled in my whole lip and just used a gloss and called it a day because I didn't need to really put anything else on my lips. It's just beautiful. It's moisturizing on your lips. It doesn't leave your lips. Some lip liners they almost feel drying. I can't remember which brand it is, but I have one that's really, really drying, and when I go to put it on, it actually kind of pulls on my lips as I'm doing it. So I don't really like that. I like these that you can just glide on. So absolute favorite. All the NYX, like I bought one that has more of a pinky tone to it to kind of go with some of my pink lipsticks. And then I also have another NYX one that I really like. I've shown that on my channel before too. But this one, absolutely love it. Hands down, my favorite right now. And then this one I've been using for about a month now. This is a lipstick. But this is called, and it's been out for a while. I think I'm just kind of late to the game on this one, but this is the Maybelline Superstay. It's an ink crayon. And what I like about it, it's literally like that. And I did put that on today, but you don't need a lip liner with this. Like I literally just went like this. I lined all of my lip area, filled all my lip area in. And it has been staying. I've had this on for a couple hours now from the time I've finished, or before the time I got ready and then started filming and everything. It's been a couple hours. It's a really nice pink color. There was a whole bunch of different shades there. And what I liked about it too is on the other end of the pencil, it has a sharpener. Yeah, you can just sharpen your own. But what I'm really impressed with is how long it lasts. This will stay on for probably right through now until supper time. So this is probably a good 8 hours that it'll stay without me having to retouch it. So I think that's really good, especially when it comes to lip products. So yeah, really highly recommend that one. So this is a new find for me. I went shopping just right before the stores started shutting down. But I've always wanted something by Charlotte Tilbury. And her stuff is so expensive. So I had a gift card, or I should say I have a couple of gift cards that I got at Christmas time and Valentine's Day and my birthday and stuff. I have some gift cards. What I did was I went and bought myself a Charlotte Tilbury. This is a lip lustre, color rich lip lacquer. It's that one. And it was just like, oh, it felt like I've never bought her stuff, and I know I hear so many good things about it. I've always wanted to try the Pillow Talk, the lipstick Pillow Talk, because it's supposed to be like a nude rose shade, so which is right up my alley. So I really want to try and see if I can get that. And then there was also another, like an airbrush powder that she has. I think the foundation's supposed to be really good. So again, would love to try those out. I know the eyeshadow palettes look really beautiful. But yeah, again, like she just has, her stuff is just so expensive, so I can only afford so much. And I have this in the shade, hold on a minute, it's really small print. Oh, so this is in the shade Pillow Talk, but it's just like the lip gloss. And I did have it on earlier today, but it has kind of worn off. But what I love about it, what I've been loving about it, is I've mixed it with this lip liner and this, and it's such a beautiful combination. It's not sticky. Like I was surprised because a lot of lip glosses you kind of go, and they're really sticky. But this one is not. It's just creamy. It stays on your lips. Love it. Like it's just absolutely love it. So I'm so happy. I finally got like a Charlotte Tilbury something. So yeah, like I said, a lot of this is an accumulation of a few months. I don't usually acquire a bunch of stuff that I could do like a monthly thing, like a monthly video. I know there's a lot of ladies that I watch and they do monthly videos on their stuff. Some of them also subscribe to subscription boxes, so like Ipsy or BoxyCharm. I don't do that, so I don't get like a whole bunch of stuff coming in every month. So yeah, that's why I kind of like just kind of accumulate a bunch of stuff, and then I'll do like a video that'll, but these are all my kind of my favorites. And then something as a totally random thing is I'm a bit of a candy person. I love candy. I have pretty much a little bit of candy every day. And so this one that I found, now it is made here. This was founded actually by a lady here in Vancouver. And you can see I've been into the package, but it is called Smart Sweets. But you guys, these are so good. And what makes, so I'll just read a little bit of the back, is they don't, she doesn't put any additional, because it's actually a lady that's started the company. There's no additional sugar in it. It's plant-based goodness, high in fiber, free from artificial sweeteners, free from artificial colors, naturally flavored, peanut and tree nut free. They're vegan. There's a whole bunch of different types. So I love these ones the best. They're like a little fish. I think there's like like little gummy bears. There was, I think, some sweet and sour ones. There's some like peach rings. But these ones are my absolute favorite. This whole bag, so it is 50 grams. This whole bag is 3 grams of sugar, which is pretty good. And the whole bag is 80 calories. So, and they look kind of like this. They're so good. And I'll usually have a few of these sometimes in the evening, and I don't feel guilty about it because it doesn't have all that sugar in it. And then I just realized as I was looking down, I think a couple of times they may have said Charlotte Tilbury, but I know it is Charlotte Tilbury. I know. So before anybody comments down below, I get it. I know. I don't know why I put the S in there, but so anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed my favorites for the last few months. Again, it's a combination of stuff that I know you've seen some of this on my channel before, but these are the products that I'm absolutely loving right now. And yeah, it's always fun to share those kind of things with you guys. And some of those you haven't seen before, like my shampoos and that sort of stuff. So, but I always like sharing that with you guys, and just gives you maybe some suggestions of what sort of things that you can try out. If you haven't done so already, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and make sure you hit that little notification bell. That way you're notified whenever I upload a new video. I hope everybody is doing well right now. I think a lot of people, I don't know about you guys, but myself, I know that I've kind of gotten into this, I'm going to call it like a new normal at this time. It took a while, I think, to just kind of get into like this little bit of a, okay, this is the reality of life right now. Okay, how soon can we get back to some sort of our normal life? And it doesn't sound like it's going to be anytime soon. So I just had to accept this is what's going on right now. There's nothing I can really do about it except keep my own family safe and just trying to reach out to loved ones as much as you can virtually, and just trying to keep those connections. Oh, something I forgot to tell you guys about at the beginning. I forgot to mention that this weekend, so I'm filming this today, is Good Friday. Because it's a holiday, so I thought I'd film today. But this weekend is marking my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. So it's been fun. I have met so many wonderful people. A lot of just you viewers. I just appreciate you so much. You can't imagine how much I appreciate you guys. So this was really fun. And I can't believe actually it's been a year. I'm surprised actually when I look. I knew it was coming up. I couldn't remember the exact time when we uploaded my first video. So when I went back and looked, yeah, it's this weekend. So I'm pretty proud of myself. I must say it's a lot of work, but I do enjoy doing this. And I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Let me know down below if you guys have tried some of this stuff and what your thoughts are on them. I always like to hear from you guys to see kind of your thoughts and suggestions. So let me know that down below. And as always, I hope everybody has a great week and a great life. And I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye.